top it off with a little bit of peanut butter, and if they start biting, you push them away. That's why I think the egg came before the chicken. Speaking of which, I found this weird alien egg thing.
Dude, that's so weird, because I found my 2 favorite candles. Now my side's gonna smell like pine cones. Oh yeah, I also found this dead lobster thing after I blacked out for 2 days.
It's probably the alien to this egg. I bet it planted an alien embryo inside you, like that movie about aliens. Spaceballs.
Oh no! What's gonna happen?
Hey, there's Alien 3 games inside the egg. Think you know what we have to do?
Alien 3 comes from the Alien film franchise, which started in 1979. It's a sci-fi horror series which focuses on Ellen Ripley up against aliens, simply called Alien. The alien and many set pieces are based on the art of H.R. Giger. Look into it if you need some nightmare fuel. The success of the first Alien film led to many sequels, like Alien 3, which was released in 1992.
Even though Alien 3 was met with mixed reviews, that didn't stop it from being merchandise. There were Alien 3 comics, toys, and of course, video games. Games were made for all systems: Nintendo, Game Boy, Commodore 64, and even an arcade shooter. The games we're looking at are Alien 3 for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Which one's better? Let's find out.
Oh, let's check out Sega's graphics.
Graphics on Sega look like the movie. Ripley's looking good with her shaved head. The aliens all look appropriately menacing. Levels look good too and are very distinct from one another. Character animation is mega smooth too. Just check out how smooth this ladder action is.
Ladder action? That sounds a little desperate. Let's check out Super Nintendo's graphics. Graphics on Super Nintendo look like the movie too. The characters and aliens look great. In certain stages, there's a black haze around the screen, creating a flashlight effect. This nicely brings up the chill factor to the game based on a scary movie. The levels look like they came out of the movie. Character animations are smooth here too. I have sweet monkey bar action.
The Super Nintendo is a little rough.
Look how awkward the jumping is in this game. And the aliens are pretty choppy too. And your levels? While they look pretty, they also look pretty much the same. Way to go the extra mile there.
Yeah, you should talk. Your game looks like a lame cartoon. Yeah, I said it. Look at your game and tell me they weren't going for a Saturday morning cartoon. And it looks especially worse when you see it next to the Super Nintendo game. What's with Ripley? Can someone get this girl a sandwich? I mean, come on. She looks like she has some serious addiction to crack. And look at your levels. Do you remember these from the movie? 'Cause I don't. When you play a game based on a movie, you want a game that looks like the movie, not the game based on the cartoon based on the movie. In this case, it's definitely not Sega. Best graphics go to Nintendo. Super Nintendo's presentation is fantastic. The game starts off with cutscenes that look like they're right out of the movie. They follow the story perfectly. It continues the story all the way through to the ending, which might even put a tear in your eye.
Yeah, I'd cry too if I had to play the Super Nintendo game. Let's just check out Sega's presentation.
The game starts off with the title looking amazingly like the movie. In between levels, you have these creepy title cards which can easily give you nightmares. It's topped off with an ending for some sweet, sweet closure.
That's it? I've seen more presentation than... Oh! No! It's happening this time! Sorry, just my cell phone. Put it on vibrate. Pretty strong vibration, let me tell you. An enhanced feature of the new model.
Why was your stomach doing that? The phone was in your pants.
Let's not get off topic here. The presentation in your game is pretty bad. Sega has nothing that follows the story from the movie. How do you not have an intro? You keep using the same boring title card over and over. And that ending. It has nothing to do with the movie.
You want scenes from the movie? Watch the movie. My game's too busy being a game. Besides, your presentation? Flawed.
You make fun of my title card despite the fact that you have none. And look at this picture of Ripley. Forget the aliens. This is the scariest thing in your whole game.
Well, at least Super Nintendo tried to give you a good presentation. You didn't even bother. Once again, this game based on the movie looks more like the actual movie. This is no contest. The best presentation goes to Super Nintendo.
Are you really gonna do this?
Clear voiceovers, good sound effects, Grammy-worthy music. Let's see here. What is Super Nintendo's music? Oh, the music is dark and intense. Makes you feel like this is war. It can be cinematic. Makes you feel the importance of your mission.
Why so serious, Super Nintendo? Sega's music goes in a different direction.
The music is catchy and upbeat. It gets you pumped for the action. It can also be low-key and eerie. It's absolutely appropriate for this action game.
What is this music doing in an Alien game? Have you even seen the movie? It might be good, but it belongs in another game. When you think of Alien, you don't think of super fun, happy, good time. You'd be thinking everyone's gonna die if you don't do something. Sega's music is a burger and fries. Super Nintendo is a steak and potatoes.
Yeah, well, this burger comes with a side order of great sound effects.
Each of the weapons sound great. Ripley grunts when she's hurt. The aliens explode and scream when they're killed. It's pretty satisfying.
It's got nothing on Super Nintendo. Guns sound pretty good on Super Nintendo too. Ripley makes noises here as well. Aliens don't explode, but they do scream. And unlike Sega, this game's loaded with voiceovers.
One voiceover doesn't make it loaded.
This one does. Game over, man! That one voiceover says it all, Sega. With a soundtrack more fitting of the movie, tight sound effects and voiceovers, sound goes to Super Nintendo.
Well, all your previous obvious victories are meaningless unless your gameplay is tight. Let's check out Sega.
The gameplay is like a side-scrolling shooter. You play as Ripley and you have a variety of weapons at your disposal with limited ammo so you don't waste it. There's 3 basic missions in this game: rescue hostages, escape with no hostages, or boss battles. You also have a radar which helps you locate hostages and enemies.
That's it? Ha! Your game's so lame, if you were a Mega Man boss, you'd be Lame Man. Sega only has 3 basic missions, but Super Nintendo has so many. Each level has a variety of missions at your disposal. You even get to choose the order of which you do them in. Missions include rescuing hostages, fixing power lines, destroying alien eggs, killing bosses, sealing doors, fixing computers. The list goes on.
Seems like all that variety would take forever.
Yeah, you're probably right. Except that you're not. I've only begun to... Oh, no! This is it! This is it! Hairball.
Hairball? You like the cat?
The cat? No! I like the dog. Yeah, anyway, my gameplay's better. Super Nintendo has a password system, unlike Sega.
That's because my game's not that long.
Lies! Your game is very hard and long, which sucks. The Sega game has many flaws. Like I said, no passwords, no save, no nothing. This is one of those games we're gonna have to get through in one sitting, fellas. You can only have up to 9 lives too, and no continues. So we always have to start from the beginning, which we're gonna do a lot. Why, you ask? Because this is a time game with no map. Time limit plus no maps and no password is a recipe for disaster. It makes the game more frustrating than it should be. With lots of variety, maps, and no ridiculous time limit, best gameplay goes to Super Nintendo. After checking out both games, Alien 3 for Super Nintendo is the superior choice. The game isn't perfect, but it's a better representation of the movie it's based on. Its graphics look more like the movie. It has cutscenes that follow the movie, and it has music and sound fitting of the movie. The gameplay feels like the movie, and it's more forgiving than Sega. Sega isn't horrible, it's just not as true to the source material as Super Nintendo. Both games are fine, but one game is better. Best Alien game goes, oh no! It's happening! This is it this time! This is it! I need to lay down!
Relax, nothing's gonna happen.
What came out of my body?
You don't want to know.
Just wanted to thank YouTuber ST1KA for suggesting Alien 3. If there's games anyone thinks we should compare, just leave it in the comments, and we promise we'll get to it. In the meantime, why not like our Facebook page, where we post behind the scenes stuff. Later.